Does one lead a meaningful life? Because ultimately, isn't that what we all want? We want to lead a life so that however we transition, people can say, wow, that was a bright one.
Now, my topic is gratefulness. How is the connection between happiness and gratefulness? Many people would say, well, that's very easy. When you are happy, you are grateful. But think again. Is it really the happy people that are grateful? We all know quite a number of people who have everything that it would take to be happy, and they are not happy because they want something else. We all know people who have lots of misfortune. Misfortune that we ourselves would not want to have. And they are deeply happy. They radiate happiness. We are surprised. Why? Because they are grateful. So it is not happiness that makes us grateful. It's gratefulness that makes us happy. If you think it's happiness that makes you grateful, think again. It's gratefulness that makes you happy.
Say thank you for grace. Thank you for mercy. Thank you for understanding. Thank you for wisdom. Thank you for parents. Thank you for love. Thank you for kindness. Thank you for humility. Thank you for peace. Thank you for prosperity. Say thank you in advance for what's already yours. Say thank you in advance for what is already yours. True desire in the heart for anything good is God's proof to you sent beforehand to indicate that it's yours already.
Now, there's a saying that says, what you appreciate appreciates. What you appreciate in life actually appreciates, meaning it grows. And so as your quick brain challenge, or quick challenge, if you will, I'm going to encourage you to express that gratitude. So imagine this. Imagine you have a thought experiment where you did this every single day if you're willing. What if the only things in your life tomorrow are the things you express gratitude for today? Let me say that again. What if the only things in your life you have, the people, the opportunities, the resources, the objects, all the things, what if the only things you kept tomorrow are the things you expressed gratitude for today? Would you live differently? Of course, we all would. And how does it feel to feel grateful? It's amazing, right? Because somebody can have everything and not appreciate it, and it feels like they have nothing. But somebody can have very little resources, but they feel so grateful and appreciative. They like have everything, all right? And so what I want you to do as part of your challenge today is to express your gratitude in one of two ways. You could express it with people around you, and that's wonderful. Talk to your family, talk to your friends, express gratitude for the person that lives or delivers your mail. Wherever you are, express gratitude for them. And or express gratitude in a journal. A lot of people, they like to express gratitude by writing things down. So it's verbally is great, but also writing things down kinesthetically. There's something about putting pen to paper and to be able to see all those things. Some people, what they'll do is they'll write on a little note card one thing they're grateful for that day, and they'll put it into like a fishbowl. And then at the end of like 365 days after a year, they just go and read all those things. And I even just get goosebumps thinking about that. I call them truth bumps, but it just, how do you come alive that way? And so my challenge for you today is you deserve to feel like you have more than you think you have. Like if you want to feel truly wealthy, count all of the things you have in your life that money cannot buy.
I think that it comes from a deep sense of awareness about who you are and why you're here. It comes from being in touch with, on a regular basis, the appreciation and the holy gratitude that should fill each of our hearts on a regular basis, just knowing what a privilege it is to be here and to be human.
day 2 of our magic book session. Day 2 as in the chapter 2. So let's start with a prayer. Please close your eyes. With the blessings of God and all the great ones, teachers, angels around us, we thank you for all your help, all the blessings, for all the good health that we have experienced, for all the joys that we have experienced, for all the abundance that we have experienced. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Okay, so gently open your eyes. So I hope that video was quite motivating. So this is what we are going to do for the next 30 days. And I hope yesterday's list of 10 things that you're grateful for, you've already finished. And you have written it in your notebook. And the second part is that, remember, we had decided that we would give away 3 notes of any denomination. So I hope you have collected that amount and you've kept it with you, and you have to start giving it every day now. Okay. So like I said, people who may need that kind of money for maybe for food or for health purpose medicines or whatever requirement they need, you just have to find somebody whom you can give that 3 notes away every day. Okay, so let's do the day 2 now. For the day 2, remember, I had asked or the chapter, Rhonda had asked us to get stone, magic rock. So I hope you have that with you. We will start with reading the chapter. Is there anybody who would like to read the chapter? I'll share the screen.
Hello, good morning, Priyanka. If no one is interested, then I am ready to read it.
Okay, thank you. Just 1 second. Okay, so we can start. I hope you can see the page.
Day 2, the magic rock. Reflect,
yeah.
reflect upon your present blessings, of which every man has plenty, not on your past misfortunes, of which all men have some. Charles Dickens, 1812 to 1870. In the beginning of working with these practices, it takes concentrated days in a row to make gratitude a habit. Anything that reminds you to be grateful is helping you turn your life into gold with gratitude. And that's exactly what this magical practice is about. Lee Brower presented the gratitude rock practice in The Secret film and book when he told us the story of the father of a dying child who used a gratitude rock to be grateful for his son's health, and his son made a miraculous recovery. Since then, the gratitude rock has been a proven success with many people the world over who have used it for money, healing, and happiness.
Okay, so before we go forward, so in the statement that in the beginning, the working of these practices, it takes concentrated days in a row to make gratitude a habit. So initially, our first of all, like we had discussed, that we don't know actually what gratitude really is. and we don't know how to express thanks or how to appreciate, what is there in our life. So initially, the first few days will go in understanding it, in realizing, oh, I can be grateful for this. I can express gratitude for this. Gradually, like the the task that we have, write 10 things that you're grateful for. Initially, we limit ourselves to that task, those 10 minutes, and you feel good the few hours. Later, as you keep practicing, the realization sinks in that it's not just about those 10 things. During the day also, when other things start to happen, you start to appreciate it, you start to express your gratitude. And that's why she says ki, initially it's you know 10-12 days of everyday understanding and expressing your gratitude to understand, to actually start understanding and feeling grateful. And so if you have not read the book Secret, I will also recommend you the book Secret. We've also done a reading session on Secret, so if you want, you could also, take that recording, and also watch the movie Secret, which is available on YouTube as well, in different languages also. So in that, they tell us a story about a father and a dying child, and how the father used the magic rock to miraculously turn the health of the child around. So, and then there are a lot of experiences that are shared in the book. So we'll now understand what is this rock, how can you use it, and where, when, and where, and how are we going to use this for practicing gratitude. Let's go ahead.
First, find a rock or a stone. Choose a small size that fits in the palm of your hand and that you can close your fingers around. Choose a rock that is smooth, without sharp edges, not too weighty, and that feels really good in your hand when you hold it. You can find a magic rock from your garden if you have one, or from a riverbed, creek, ocean, or park. If you don't have easy access to any of these places, then ask your neighbors, family, or friends. You may even have a precious rock or a stone already that you can use as your magic rock. When you have found your magic rock, put it by your bedside in a place turn, where you will definitely see it when you go to bed. Clear some space if necessary so that you can easily see your magic rock when you go to bed. If you use an alarm clock, put it next to your alarm clock. Tonight, just before you get into bed to go to sleep, pick up your magic rock, hold it in the palm of one hand, and close your fingers around it. Think back carefully through all the good things that happened during the day and find the best thing that happened that you are grateful for. Then say the magic words, "Thank you for the best thing that happened." Return the magic rock to its place by your bed, and that's it.
Okay, we'll just pause here. So, first of all, finding that magic rock for yourself. So the stone can be any stone that you find, probably in your garden. Sometimes we have decorative pieces of stone at your home also. So you can use that stone also. So only thing is that it should fit in your palm, and also it should not have sharp edges. So not too weighty, and ideally you will not use artificial material like a plastic stone, or maybe a, so even glass is not natural, right? So a glass stone or something, you can use any stone. Like I just have a rock which I found, on the road, which is smooth and slightly rounded. So I use that. It does not have to be, a precious stone or a semi-precious stone. If you have it, you can use it. If you don't, then it's just fine. You can use any natural stone. Sometimes we also go to probably go near the ocean and we picked up a stone and we brought it home. you can use that stone also. If you don't have one, you can also ask your friends or family if they have, something like that, and you can use that. Now, what you have to do is that you will place the stone next to your bedside where you can see it. Okay, so ideally where you keep your phone and all these things, so that every time you go to bed you have to see it, because there is an activity attached to this magic rock. So now how are we going to do this activity is that before we go to sleep, we are going to hold the rock in our hand, and we are going to use it to recollect all the good things that we have done, or all the good things that have happened during the day. So it's like you kind of scan your entire day. So in the morning, okay, I got up and I had breakfast before I reached the table. The breakfast was already ready, and I had hot breakfast. So thank you for that. And then after that, you probably attended some work calls, or you attended some household, you did some household chores. And then after that, you had a engagement at your friends. So, say thank you for, that invitation where I could go and spend some time with my friends. Thank you for all the good time that we had. Thank you for the, compliment that I received there. And thank you for the good food that was served. So if there was particular one dish that you really like, maybe you learned a recipe of it, or whatever it is, or you learned something new that you can apply probably to your job, or anyway, you just say thank you. Thank you for um, you know, this knowledge that I gained. And then you came back, and then probably you had your kids coming back, or family members at home, and you had spent some time with them, had a good conversation. So you say thank you for that. Um, Probably you received some unexpected parcel mail. So if there was good news in that, you say thank you for that. Or if there was some gift for you, or some something that you had ordered and it's come, so you say thank you for that. And then you can say thank you for, in general, that if suppose yesterday you had pain and today you didn't have, then you say thank you for my body feeling much comfortable today. Or thank you that I had a very, very easy day, or I had a very exciting day. So you can, and now out of this, which is the best thing that are feel you're really, really grateful for? So probably maybe the 3 hours you spend with your friends, you had a very, very good time. So you say thank you for this invitation and party where I had an extremely, extremely fantastic time with my friends. And then you feel gratitude, like feel that joy, and then you can keep your stone aside, and then you can go to bed. So now, if you see, already in the first 2 day, what we are doing when we start the day. So, in fact, if you've already started the day and it's the morning time, you start writing the 10 good things already. And the second part is where you already, now when we sleep, again, we've already thought of whatever good has happened. So we are right now feeling gratitude for all the good things that are happening in our life currently, and that has happened. Okay. So either you can go back. Generally, when you write in the morning, you think about what happened yesterday, and at the end of the day, you would think what happened today. Right? So that is how we're going to proceed. We can move ahead.
Okay. Every night to the next 20 days, 26 days, sorry, follow the ये line नीचे दब गई. Every night for the next 26 days, follow the same magic rock practice before you go to sleep. Think back through the day and find the best thing that happened that day. While holding your magic rock in your hand, be as grateful as you can before that thing and say thank you. Using a rock seems like such a simple thing to do, but through this practice, you will see magical things begin to happen in your life. When you look for the best thing that happened during the day, you will search through many good things that happened. And in the process of searching and then deciding on the best one, you are actually thinking of many things you are grateful for. You will also be ensuring that you go to sleep and wake up in gratitude each day. The Count Your Blessings and Magic Rock practices will ensure you that you begin and end your day in a state of gratitude. In fact, they are so powerful that together they would change your life in a few months. But this book is designed to change your life really fast through an abundance of magical practices because gratitude is magnetic and attracts more things to be grateful for. The concentration of gratitude over 28 days will intensify the magnetic force of your gratitude. When you have a strong magnetic force of gratitude, like magic, you automatically magnetize everything you want and need to you.
Yeah. So you must have experienced, on certain occasions, certain nights, you find it difficult to sleep, right? One of the reason is that something has happened during the day or something is coming up and you are thinking about it, you're worrying about it. So this is one of the reason why people start having sleep issues. Sleep issues generally come because they tend to be very anxious, whether it's about the health of a loved one in the family, whether it's health of a child, whether it's finances. There are unexpected expenses coming up, but you don't have the budget, or you feel you're finding it difficult to manage, or probably even if you have some event coming up and you're organizing it, you're worrying if everything is going to go in order in the right way. This is the reason why we tend to have sleep issues, because we are thinking about those things, and most of the time we take it to the bed with us, and we are also worrying about during the bed, because when you're lying in the bed you're not doing much. It's just the mind, and the mind tends to make two and two, not four, maybe not even five, maybe 10. So we then it becomes difficult. Now, if this becomes a tendency every day, for a few weeks, few months, then the person actually starts having sleep issues and they may need medical help. They may go to the doctor and ask for some help so that they are able to sleep better. If you're not able to sleep better, is the next day better? Definitely no. You feel lethargic. You feel like you don't have enough energy. When you get up, also, you drag yourself out of the bed. And the day, your energy through the day. So, this is what, just when you take your worries to the bed, it does to you. Now, and the same thing happens in the morning. When you go to sleep like that, when you get up, you'll see a lot of times you'll feel anxious even when you get up, or you'll feel like your heart is beating faster than usual, and you're not relaxed, and you when you get up you don't feel happy as it is, because of the that mood and that energy that you have experienced the previous night, and the day also gets difficult. So this is why when you actually start the first thing in the day, you start thinking about, oh, this is good, this is good, this is good. You start feeling happy that everything is not wrong in life. Everything is not going, the wrong way. And you start feeling happy, because there is no way that we can control our future. But what we do most of the time, because of what we are going to experience in the future, we've still not experienced this, but we've already made a certain picture of the future. We start to make our present more full of anxiety, and it becomes heavy. So this is what becomes overthinking. So and also, once we've thought about something in the future, that maybe this may happen, maybe an expense may happen, what if a loved one falls sick, we will attract those circumstances in our life. So if you've read the book Secret, you will see whatever you think and the kind of emotion you put in that, that is what you're going to attract. And then we say, look, I thought, I knew that, this would happen. I knew something bad would happen. I knew that we would have expenses. Okay, but who's bought those expenses? We bought it through the intensity of thought that we have. And also imagine if the intensity of our thought is so powerful that it can bring certain unexpected expenses or a mishap in the family, it can also bring good things in our life. And that is the power of visualization and imagination. So if we are grateful and then we start, so I hope everyone's wish list is ready. That big, long, big list, that wish list that we were supposed to write. And now, when we are actually, after this session, you can also do a visualization of what you want. If it's okay, then we have some 2 or 3 minutes. We can actually play some music and do the visualization for the things in our wish list. So when we do that, we, as the intensity and the feeling of, that image of the wish starts to, penetrate and become very real for us in our mind, we will see that actually manifesting in our lives. So this is what Rhonda is helping us to do. The first day, the first exercise of the day, write the 10 things that you are grateful for. And from the smallest to biggest, whatever. And as you keep doing it, initially the 10 things will be, things that are big. So probably you got an award, you bought a book, you bought a house, you bought a car, you bought a two-wheeler, you bought a watch, you have this, you have that. So, it'll be the job, you have the pay. So it'll be the bigger things. But as you keep doing it, then you'll start looking for more things that you're grateful for. Then you'll start feeling thankful for even the smallest of things. Because of course, you have, the task is, you have to you have to write 10 things, right? So you look for, because ideally, this is also one more question that comes up is, can we write the same thing? Can we write this? But if you write the same thing, then you will not look around to observe other things that also you can be grateful for. So, like for example, the if you've already expressed gratitude for your house and for your good health and for the room that you have, for the kitchen and the utensils and the food that you have. What about, things like the health that you have? So if you've had a stomach issue before in the past, what about the stomach that now is very, very, supportive of you and and you are able to eat the food that you like? What about the pen and the pencils, or the, all these stationery that you've used that helps you to make a note and to keep a write up, or whatever you want to express, it helps you to express. What about the probably the, message that you have received on time, that your, maybe the flight is cancelled and then you have to book another flight, and you found another flight and changed and went to the continued your journey. So what about the waiter who, was really helpful in and courteously served you meal one of the days you went to the restaurants? So there are these so many things, small and big things that we have, as small as like the earphones that you use when you are maybe doing this session, that helps you to cut down the noise that is happening in and around. So there are devices that actually does not allow you to feel that you are in a crowded place. When you are even listening, you can clearly listen to these sessions. And what about all the learnings that we are getting through the internet and through the laptop and the phone that we have today, where whenever we have time, we can learn something. It does not have to be that we have to be a class or we have to be in a course. So that is not required at all. So And when we actually start doing this more and more and more every day, we will see that there is a magnetic force that we create through gratitude that will start attracting things that we want, the things in your wish list. That's why it's important to write down, because when you write down, you will see it happening. Let's read the task.
Magic reminder. Be sure to read tomorrow's magical practice sometime today, as you will need to collect some photographs before you begin. Screw. Magic practice number 2. The magic rock. Repeat steps 1 to 3 of magic practice number 1. Count your blessings. Make a list of 10 blessings. Write why you are grateful. Reread your list, and at the end of each blessings, say thank you, thank you, thank you, and feel as grateful for that blessing as you can. Find a magic rock and put it by your bedside. Before going to sleep tonight, hold your magic rock in your hand and think of the best thing that happened today. Say the magic words, thank you for the best thing that happened today. Repeat the magic rock practice every night for the next 26 days. Read tomorrow's magical practice today.
Okay, so now today's task is count your blessings. So 10 blessings today. If you've already done it before the session, that's good. Otherwise, after the session, this is the first thing that you do. The magic rock, if you've not got it today, then you find it and put it by your bedside and keep it. And at the end of the day, today you will list or think about all the good things that happened during the day, and you will say thank you for the best thing that happened, and say thank you for the best thing that happened today. So we have to read tomorrow's magical practice. Let's read it because it's something that you have to get tomorrow. Okay. So we can read just point number 2 and 3.
Okay. Magic practice number 3. Magical relationships. Repeat steps 1 to 3 of magic practice number 1. Count your blessings. Make a list of 10 blessings. Write why you are grateful. Reread your list, and at the end of each blessing, say thank you, thank you, thank you, and feel as grateful for that blessing as you can. Choose 3 of your closest relationships and collect a photograph of each person. With the photo in front of you, write 5 things you are most grateful for about each person in your journal or on your computer.
So tomorrow we have to basically get photographs of 3 people that are having closest relationship with you. You can uh, get that photograph maybe in a folder in your phone, because the physical copy nowadays nobody has it. So if you have a physical copy, you can also keep that with you, or a photograph of 3 people in your uh, closest relationship on your phone. Okay, so this is the task that we have, and of course 3 notes that we have to give away today, right? So I hope you don't have any questions, and it's very clear. In case you do, you can ask right away. So we can end today's session here, and you can use the remaining time that we have, about 8-9 minutes, to write the 10 blessings. And also, you can maybe find the rock if you've not bought it. We'll end the session with a short prayer. Please close your eyes. Blessings of God and all the great words. Thank you for bringing us together to practice gratitude. Thank you for helping us understand the secret to good health, happiness, and prosperity. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you.
Thank you, Priyanka.
Thank you for reading. So thank you all. See you all tomorrow.
Okay.